Apes. Together. Strong. So, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes. In this, it's many years in the future, and humanity has actually been wiped out by this virus, and you saw that in the preview. And the apes, after the end of the last film, have kind of created their own community. The remnants of humanity that have survived are trying to get things back together and trying to create a life for themselves again. And in the process of trying to do that, they run into the apes. And of course, then there's immediate conflict. And that's really what the movie's about. It's about the apes not trusting the humans and the humans not trusting the apes. But then it seems like a very straightforward concept. But this movie actually takes twists and turns that I didn't see coming. It definitely went in a few different directions, and it was really intriguing to me that it did. They did a very good job with the story, and also creating bonds in between the different characters that were believable and convincing and well acted on both sides. The CG, the motion capture stuff has come so far, and it really is able to capture the nuances of performances in the actors, whereas in so many years prior, with all the CGI stuff that we've seen over so many years, this is by far the best, most believable stuff I think I've ever seen. The acting in this film was superb, and none better than Andy Serkis as Caesar. He did a phenomenal job in the last one, and in this one, I feel like he's upped his game even more. The guy is brilliant. He's done so many great performances in his career, and it's a shame that he hasn't been more recognized up till now, because he certainly deserves it. And in this film, the guy deserves an Oscar nomination. This performance with the motion capture and the nuances in his performance are some of the best that you will see. That's the beauty of film, and that's what the best actors can do. The best actors in the world are the ones that can say so much with so little. Just simply moving their face in a way without speaking a word, and they're conveying emotion, real and true emotion. Well, in this, that is put on display because the apes, while they have the ability to speak, don't do it very much. It's kind of a bit labored. And so much of this film is expression and interpreting how this character is feeling, these apes specifically, based on just the movements in their face, and it was just done so well. And Andy Serkis, he deserves all the accolades that he gets. If the Oscars were fair and equitable, he would certainly be nominated. Some of the other characters that play these other apes do such an amazing job. There's one character named Koba that is in several scenes that you're just like, man, that's an actor that actually did those scenes. It was astonishing to me. And the technology was phenomenal, and the acting was superb. On the human side, you've got a lot of really good actors as well. You've got Gary Oldman, who's been brilliant in many, many things. And he is not in the movie a ton. He's not all over the screen. But of course, the scenes that he's in, he is so good. And especially towards the end, there's one scene that was so gripping. And it's just a really short scene that so many people would have done and would have been forgettable. But he does it amazingly, and it really connects with the audience. It connected with me. And you've got Jason Clarke, who you've seen in a few things, but I don't know if this is his first major starring role, but I was actually surprised that he did as well as he did. This movie is fantastic, and that's why I'm giving it a 4.5 out of 5. It's one of my highest ratings, and I would definitely recommend that you go and see it because it is so worth your time, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So did you see it? What did you think? How did you feel about it? Come on and tell me, because I want to hear about it. Leave a comment below. As always, click right here if you like what you see, and subscribe to even more of me.